Hello guys, so welcome back. This is my second video and first video mein I created an amazing recipe which obviously everybody of you know, and if you haven't watched that video you can check my channel and then you can see it. But today I have created this new video because of a different reason, and today we are going to talk about Instagram. Okay, so what happened is few days back I asked a question on my Instagram page, uh, saying that what kind of video should I be uploading, and pretty fascinating that the three options which were given, the educational, food related, as well as Instagram, all of them got almost equally same number of responses. So it was pretty nice to know that people are interested to know all kind of videos. So here we go. So if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe because a lot of interesting videos are coming up later. Okay, so let's start on Instagram. Okay, so this is my first video on Instagram, but I am assuming the people who actually wanted to know more about Instagram is primarily for a reason that how they can grow better, how they can go to more number of people, their post can go to more number of people, or what we call as reach, or maybe how can they get good engagement. Now again, everything, at least I wouldn't say everything, but majority of the time when people are looking to get more and more engagement and everything, the primary reason which I think of is obviously they want to show their content. Pretty ideal thing to think of. Other thing is people want to get more and more collaborations, because the higher the engagement, the brands are looking for the accounts which have much better engagement. So your chances of getting a collaboration gets higher. So let's start without any further delay. Let's start. So I actually will divide this series into a lot many smaller videos, and today we are going to only talk about hashtags. So again, I'm not saying that I am telling everything related to hashtags here. Definitely there are a lot many things, but we'll pick a small thing which generally, as myself, I have faced so many times the issue. So the question is this: what hashtags should I put in my Instagram post to get more reach, or to get more engagement? So here is the answer. If you look closely when you are using an hashtag, you will see different kinds of hashtags, which people say sometimes are very large hashtags, somewhat smaller hashtags, and pretty small hashtags. Now what, how these categories are defined based on the number of posts. So sometimes people say, okay, if there are so many, like millions of posts, it let's say them as the large hashtags, and then correspondingly you can say the smaller hashtags maybe like around 20,000 posts or something like that. But the idea is this: you need to understand how exactly the pros and cons of both the hashtags are. I'm not going to say, okay, use this and you will get like 2000 likes or you get 2000 reach, because that doesn't work like that. So the idea is this: if you use very large hashtags, they're quite famous. Okay, they are quite famous. Many people, like, if there is a hashtag like something like, okay, food photography, I mean, I'm not right now checking, but maybe have millions of posts. Okay, now because it has millions of posts, the ideal thing is that it might have also so many followers of that hashtag. So again, if you don't know, you can also follow a hashtag. Pretty sure many of the people already know, but many of the people are already following that hashtags. Okay, so what will happen once you put your post using that hashtag, that will appear in their feeds. Okay, now because they are following it. So now once it appears, you because there's so many people, you're likely to receive few likes as soon as you upload. And people who would have used larger hashtags would already have seen it. Okay, so why does this happen only for a very small time? Because the issue is this: because it has millions of posts, right? The moment you post something, in a matter of 1 minute, like 10 more posts appear. So now if your post is appearing in somebody's feed, the others are also appearing. Now, so what I would term it as that your post is gonna likely to vanish away in a matter of a minute. Okay, or maybe even seconds. So the the what should I say, the pros of using a very large hashtag is that you will get few likes very quickly, but then over the period of time you won't. Now here is a catch also: you can still, and a lot of them, you can get a lot of likes, but we'll cover that shortly. But in a general sense, you will get a few likes in a very starting 1 or 2 minutes, and then you won't. And many of you must have experienced this. Now let's say we use small hashtags. Okay, now the the good side of the small hashtag is that your post is gonna sit in the hashtag, or what should I say, maybe in the recents. So there are two things in a hashtag once you open it: there is a top, there is a recent. Now the top, you can think of it like the trending posts of that hashtag, and the recents are the one in the chronological order. So basically whoever has uploaded the latest will appear at the top. Okay, now what I'm saying is that now the people who have followed that small hashtag are less. Okay, so once you have uploaded your post, it will appear to lesser number of people in their feeds. But you know what, because it's a small hashtag, it's not like every minute hundreds of posts are getting uploaded. So your post is likely to gonna get likes, maybe not instantly, but maybe over time. But again, few likes you will receive maybe over time, and may is slowly your hashtag reach will also improve. So we'll talk about the reach also in a bit, but or maybe in the next video. So your reach will also increase slowly because you have used small hashtags, and as soon as people like look up those hashtags, or maybe like few of them are already following it. So if a post appears in their feed, maybe they might like it if they like the content. So again, so that's that's good, because you're not worrying about, okay, maybe after a minute nobody is going to see my post. But is that the whole story? Then why would somebody use larger hashtags? I mean, that makes no sense, but it does, because here is a catch. So what I spoke about a bit minute earlier is that in a hashtag there are two things, right? One is recent and one is top. So let's focus on top. What does top mean? Top is like trending post on that hashtag. Now think of it as, if it is trending, it will definitely pop up to more and more people's feed whenever they are logging into Instagram. And that's my understanding. And again, maybe if somebody is looking up the hashtags, because many of the people look these very large hashtags very oftenly, because they want to say, oh, can I use this hashtag? And they might open it, they're like, okay, these are the posts. They might go into recent. Oh wow, so many cool posts. So maybe, so the moment you get to the top section or the trending section, it always is a good thing. So now, how exactly you get to the top section? Now that's the catch. From what I have seen and from what I have read about Insta and the hashtags, the analysis goes is like this: it is not about the number of likes. So definitely the more the likes the better it is, but it's not about the number of likes only. and I'll show you that in a minute. It's a mixture of number of likes also plus your rate of likes also. So if you have uploaded a post and it gets not like 1,000 likes, maybe even like 500 likes, but very quickly, that shows that your pic has something of a trending quality, right? Because it's getting so much engagement in a very short time. Although there are so many posts out there using the same hashtag which has definitely way more likes than you, but they are not appearing in the trending section, or maybe they are appearing in the trending section at a lower position than you. So as per my understanding, the higher you appear in the trending section, Instagram rates you that high as the trending. Maybe if I'll get to know more information about that, I'll definitely share with you guys. But think of it like this. So it's not only about the total likes, it's about the rate at which you are getting those likes on the post. So in my opinion, what works best is that if you have uploaded a post, the more and more likes you get as quickly as possible, that's what can make you into trending section. Now the thing is this: if you want to compete for the trending section in the very large hashtags, it might be difficult because there's a lot of content, and there's a lot of good content, and there's a lot of big bloggers out there who have so many followers, and then who can get so many likes in a matter of quick span. So the competition is high. But if you get in the trending, you're definitely like sorted, because now you're in the trending of one of the biggest hashtags, and then people are going to get like give you likes for sure. Now in the smaller hashtags, let's say you did the same and then you get to a trending section. Now you are in the trending section of a smaller hashtag, so definitely not that many likes will come to you, but definitely it is going to stay for longer than what it would have stayed in the larger hashtag. Because think of it, you get to a trending on a larger hashtag, somebody else will get trending on the larger hashtag. Some point of the time in a very short span you will go down, right? I mean, you will stay, but you will go down at the end of the day. I mean, not at the end of the day, after like in some time you will go down, but the same will get delayed for the smaller hashtag, because in the smaller hashtag you will stay at the trending for more duration, because the competition is less. So my idea here is this: I am not going to tell you what exactly the hashtag to use, but think of it like this: whenever you are making a post, obviously you should use relatable hashtags. Definitely, that's always everybody advises, but I'll tell you something which I think should be the way forward is get a mixture of like few larger hashtags, few smaller hashtags. Again, the large and small is decided by the number of posts. So my personal idea would be like, okay, take few 5 or 6 hashtags which like have like 20,000 around post, and maybe take 5 or 6 hashtags which have like maybe close to lakhs or maybe a million also. I mean, if it's large, it's large. So take the combination of those hashtags and then try to analyze, maybe first the smaller hashtags, we try to analyze the posts which are in the recent, to just see how frequently people are updating. Okay, you will very easily see, if you see like 200 posts in the last 10 minutes, definitely you know that it's not a small, it's definitely maybe just like newly created, or maybe it's so the one thing which will get clear that okay, how many posts, if it is not that frequent, it's obviously a small hashtag. And other thing you should check is the trending, or maybe the top. So the top category will show you the trending post. Now check the trending post and see how many likes are there, right? You will soon realize it's never about the number of, it's, I would say never, I would say it's a combination, but it's not just about the number of likes. So don't only think about the number of likes, think about how quickly you get them. So, and maybe then you don't have to even get those many likes. If you quickly get them, you might be in the trending section already before you getting so many likes. So this is a very tricky thing. So what I will say is that always use a mixture, and the mixture is for two things. Maybe I don't think it's that likely to appear on the trending section of a very popular hashtag in comparison to appearing on the trending section in a small hashtag. So go for some larger hashtags for quick likes, which I explained, like maybe in a minute or two you will get few likes. So use those hashtags for this, for few quick likes. Use a small hashtags to target the trending section of those small hashtags, because they will give you likes over time, and that's like a constant stream of likes without you even asking to other people. So that would be my advice. Now I will show you one example of one of the very big hashtags, okay, which recently in our because we have Raksha, so I picked one of the hashtags which is definitely way too big right now because of the festival, and you will see how what I said makes sense. So let me show you. Let me switch to my mobile screen, and then let me show you. So wait and watch. Okay guys, so I think you should be able to see my screen now. Now what I have done here is I have opened this very famous hashtag Raksha Bandhan, and definitely you can see what I was saying, that it's a large hashtag because it has like 1.1 million post, which is around like 11 lakhs. So it's pretty famous as well as pretty big. Now if I go in the recent, if you see this right there, 5 seconds ago, 10 seconds ago, so that's what I was saying. Such hashtags people are posting every second. I mean literally every second. You see 22 seconds ago, 28 seconds ago, uh, 35 seconds ago, and so this is how you will, this is the way to analyze any hashtag. You can see how frequently people are posting. Maybe like 1.1 million could have been because of some other event. Let's say it's not Raksha Bandhan, it's maybe some other event. All of a sudden the post got flooded, and maybe it's not that frequent. So just to double check, you can always like go into the recent and see the frequency. So this definitely is too frequent. And now if we go in the top, so you will see that there are few posts which are trending right now. Now this is a, now this is a very interesting point. If you see that, if I open just anyone, like, okay, so you see 29,578 likes. Now you will think, okay, it's about likes. Definitely it's about likes because it says like 30,000 likes, and it's from Neha Kakkar, so that's why it got trending. Not really, because let's open. So this is like, see now the difference, this is 2,77,000. It's much more than them, but it also got trending. But had it been just about like, it would have trending more than what Neha Kakkar's pick was trending. Now you will say, oh, that's fine. I mean, it's still like they have like way much more likes. I mean, I get like 400 500 likes in my post, so no way. But here goes the trick. If you see, just like what should I say, seventh number post, if you open, whoa, 122 likes. I'm not sure which loop is this. Definitely we'll talk about loops also, because they are nowadays quite a thing. So okay, so this has now only 122 likes. Now I am also surprised here because it has like 5 hours ago. But what I think, maybe this got trending because those 122 likes came pretty quickly, or maybe there is some other reason which I'll still try to figure it out, because this seems a pretty interesting post, because this is in trending section of one of the very famous, I mean it's a awesome post, very nice, like all obviously. But this is pretty interesting with 122 likes to get into trending, so pretty nice and appreciating. Now So that's what I wanted to say, because if you see the next post, which is lower than them in trending, is having 3000 likes, so there's no comparison. And definitely they are, it's not in the order of likes, definitely we have seen that, because it's how it did. But if you see again a point, this post was uploaded just 2 hours back and it has 3000 likes. I mean, it shows how trending it is, that in 2 hours it has close to 3000 likes. So that's what my understanding is. Now again, see this, in just 1 hour it has 5000 views, right? Now this is no, I mean, no offense or no disrespect to anyone. I'm not sure if they are any celebrities, they are not probably, but again, or maybe they are, but I'm just saying that it's not about celebrities, it's not about just total number of likes, it's more about the rate of likes as well as likes, definitely, because the rate of likes only makes sense if you have likes, right? So that's again a point, but I think I have pretty well conveyed my point. So what my point here is that if you want to use hashtags going forward in your post, do note these things, that while you are choosing a hashtag, check whether it's a large hashtag or a small hashtag. Keep a combination of both of them. Check how uh, how frequently the posts are getting posted in that hashtag. Secondly, check how the posts in the trending are appearing right now, like do they have, all of them have so many likes, or what is the frequency, or maybe like how fast is the likes rate. Like in this we can see, okay, people are getting 5000, 2000, 3000 likes in 1 hour, so maybe can I even try to approach that. So do the same thing for the small hashtags, and then you might actually be able to to appear in the trending section. So maybe if you see, if I check some Rakhi hashtags which are small, maybe, so Rakhi designs, maybe, I mean, it's seems like small. Now if you go in the recent section, if you see, that's what I was saying, it was 13 minutes ago, not about and it's not like there were 10 posts in that hashtag, there were like 21,000, right? So it was 13 minutes ago, and then it was 20 minutes ago, a difference of 7 minutes, where in the large hashtags it was a matter of 5 seconds. So if your feed, if let's say this top post, not the top post, the latest post appear in somebody's feed, it's not like gonna get like flooded with other posts and then you're gonna not receive likes. So you are definitely gonna get likes. But again, if you go to the top section, again if you open some post, like see, still like it's there, we had a trending for 3000 likes, here we had a trending for 3000 likes, but again see, the second or the third post in the trending section of this has just 153 likes. I mean, amazing, just amazing. So try to figure out and see the another one. So maybe I still have to check whether the order is in the order of how trending they are. I believe so, it should be. So but if you see the third one, it's like 20,000 likes, and it's way much more than what the previous post had. So but again, it's again, I am saying it's about the rate of likes. Maybe those 153 came very quickly, maybe, but those were interesting posts, so I'll even like try to analyze more, and then we'll share with you in next videos if possible. But do take a note, guys, do take into account these points while you are using it. Yeah, and you will see the reach through the hashtags, uh, a difference. I don't say you get like 1000 reach or 10,000 reach, I won't say that. I will again make a separate video on the reach, on like comparing my own post with the different kinds of reach stats through hashtags only, and I'll try to show you why I think the difference came. Like I have lot much variation through hashtags, like one of the posts on the hashtags going up to like 5000 reach. And let me switch off and let me turn on the camera. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I was just saying that I will make another video with showing how the reach stat of the hashtags look like in particular, or the impression stats. I should say, right, actually it's the impression stats. And so what's the difference between each of them, and what are everything in our analytics which we see in the insights, and I'm pretty sure everyone is using professional account. If not, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video on that as well, like what each term means and what's the benefit of using it. And again, so what I'm saying, use these key points which I discussed, and then you will see a difference. And I'll upload another video showing the variation I have in my post itself. Like I had impressions from hashtags going from like 10 on a very nice post, amazing content, I would say. Like obviously everyone has amazing content, but I'm just saying like comparatively, uh, one of the very nice post, even just getting like 10 impressions from hashtags, and to up to like 7,000 impressions from hashtag. So I'm not the person who gets like way too high, but I have seen the variation, so I can tell you what my analysis shows. And definitely if you disagree, or if you have some other additional key points to add into it, feel free to comment. I mean, any source of knowledge is always appreciated and welcome. And thanks a lot guys for watching. If you're watching till now, I'm pretty sure you would have liked the video, and so please feel free to like, subscribe. Again, no obligations. And I would be uploading a complete series on Instagram. This was just the first one, and we'll try to do to basically help the people who are still growing. I mean, I am still growing. I'm not like a big blogger, but I at least have got a lot of understanding based on my experience, and I would like to share with you guys all. So stay tuned, subscribe, and peace. Goodbye. Happy Raksha Bandhan to everyone.